let's hold off on talking about the playoffs for a moment, just a moment. So much of this entire 2017-2018 season has been about how a relatively young, green 76ers team, one loaded with promising, yet unproven talent, has handled new experiences, managed elevated hype, and, ultimately, found ways to exceed expectations. Back in October, there was plenty of optimism surrounding the Sixers, and for good reason. But 50 wins? A record-setting, season-ending 16-game win streak? A top 3 seed in the conference standings? The 5th best overall record in the entire NBA? There weren't too many people, if any at all, who envisioned the Sixers reaching those lofty heights, but they got there nonetheless. Now, zoom in on the playoffs, and on Wednesday, AEST, the Sixers moved the bar even higher. With fittingly determined 104-91 victory in front of raucous sellout crowd of 21,171 at the center, the Sixers prevailed in their hard-fought Eastern Conference Quarterfinals battle with the Miami Heat. Advancing in the postseason for the first time in 6 years, the Sixers ousted Miami 3-1 and will now have a date in the Eastern Conference semifinals with the winner of the Boston Celtics-Milwaukee Bucks series. Behind a perfect 10-for-10 showing on free throws, J.J. Redick paced the Sixers with a game-high 27 points. Foul shooting was a pivotal storyline in the latest and last grind-it-out physical affair between the Sixers and Miami. The Sixers converted 29 of 36 attempts from the stripe and outscored Miami by 16 from the stripe. Looking more and more like his normal self on the offensive end of the floor, Joel Embiid registered a double-double for the second time in as many games, with 19 points and 12 rebounds. The All-Star's feathery elbow jumper less than 3 minutes into Wednesday's fourth quarter gave the Sixers a game-high 18-point advantage, 87-69, and put them in the driver's seat after a laborious first half. Ben Simmons, with 14 points and 10 boards, manufactured a double-double as well. It was his 4th of the 5-game series. After slugging through a first half that saw both clubs shoot under 39% from the field, trade 6 leads, and play to 11 ties, the Sixers finally broke free for some separation in the third quarter. A 26 surge was enough to get the Sixers going and put them in the driver's seat the rest of the way. They went nearly 7 minutes without a field goal in the fourth quarter, but got by on free throw shooting. Wednesday's triumph resulted in the Sixers closing out a postseason series at home for the first time since Game 7 of the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals.